Let's start off with a look, first of all, at your overall expectations for the trading day ahead, given the kind of sideways activity we saw in yesterday's session.
Basically, how the market has been for the last 3 days, we've seen that probably the 20-share index has reached what we'd call a resistance level because of what's been happening around the market. We're looking at key stocks that are actually bound to either make the 20-share index either go up or go down. We're looking at Safaricom, we're looking at Housing Finance, we're looking at National Bank, and we're looking at Kenya Commercial Bank. But I have a feeling that outside issues or factors may actually determine how the market will be able to go up or down. We're looking at how the constitutional account then is actually going to be taken by the population. We're looking at foreign investors, whether they're going to continue putting in money, or they'll wait and see how the government will handle the constitutional need. And then we're looking at basically the issue for Barclays Bank, to lower down its lending rate, whether other banks will follow, and this might actually have a reverse effect on price of the market, because we've seen that the finance sector has actually been leading in the stock market.
Well, certainly Barclays, just one of the accountants seeing activity on that announcement, and that lowering of its lending rates should be spicing up things in that sector moving forward. National Bank of Kenya, in the meantime, yesterday seeing a hive of activity on that stock, falling back 50 cents ahead of the conversion, as I was saying earlier, of government's preference shares that could lead to a dilution of stakes held by other shareholders. Just how concerned are you about possible dilution here?
I think, one, it's not yet certain whether the preferred shares will actually be changed into ordinary shares by the government, because one, from what I've heard last is there was a technical issue in terms of conversion rates and aspects that the government and the technocrats actually handling the entire process were actually involved in. And as we've seen, the stock has actually reduced in price at the last 3 trading days. So yes, I have concern that people are actually getting the wrong signals and sentiments in terms of how the stock is actually going and making hasty decisions on how to trade on the stock. And secondly, I think until it's confirmed that actually the preferential shares are actually going to be converted into ordinary shares, I think a caveat emptor should actually be put on the stock so that people continue trading normally on it, because we've seen that Equity Bank has an interest in National Bank. They did have a bid for it, I think 2 weeks ago, and this could actually also have an impact on Equity Bank's trading at the market. So the sentiments, everything is just on a sentimental value. There's nothing fundamental, there's nothing concrete coming in from the Minister of Finance.
Well, and also to consider here is that this is all in preparation of a sale of a 51% stake in the bank to a strategic investor, and that ultimately consensus was at one stage a move in the right direction, a positive move, right?
I believe it's high time the government actually got out of doing private business, and I think National Bank has come a long way in terms of recovery, and I think as long as the proper strategic private partners actually identified to buy the 51% stake that is being held by the government through NSSF and other parastatal bodies, I think it's a move in the right direction. The question on everyone's lips will be, who are these strategic partners that are actually going to be offloaded onto the 51%? That will be the question on everyone's lips.
Would you be buying right now, especially considering that we've got this counter trading at a PE of 9.626?
No, because one, everything surrounding National Bank has no fundamental basis. When you look at its PE ratio, when you look at how the stock has been trading for the last quarter, nothing indicates, right now it's going down, and everything's supposed to be supporting it for an upward trend. So if I had some money, I'd actually wait and see how the trading will end today, and then maybe I can make my decision come Monday.